Well, come on down here, y'all, and let's get started on our pumpkin cheesecake. I have 1 3/4 cup of graham cracker crumbs. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, and I'm gonna pack that in. You know, I think I like 3. So I'm gonna stick in 1 more. And I'm gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And I'm just gonna toss these ingredients together. And now I'm gonna pour in 1 stick of melted butter. And that butter is gonna hold our crust together for us. I love the salt and the sweet together, so I always bake with salted butter. So that's nice and moist. All right, I'm using a 9-inch springform pan, and I'm just gonna dump that down into the pan, and I'm gonna kind of spread it evenly around. And then I'm just gonna take a flat bottom measuring cup, and I'm gonna come in there and really pack down our crust real good. Beautiful. All right. Now let's come on over here and mix up our cheesecake. You know, cheesecake is probably one of the easiest desserts that you can make. Now I'm gonna start with 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese that I've let come to room temperature, and I'm gonna beat these ingredients together. All right, I'm gonna add 1 15-ounce can of pureed pumpkin, 3 eggs, plus 1 egg yolk. I'm gonna crack them into a bowl to make sure the eggs are good before I mix them all together. I'm gonna give every one of them a quick look over, and those look great. All right, that's our 3 whole eggs and 1 yolk, about 1/8 teaspoon of fresh ground nutmeg. I'm gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 teaspoon of ground cloves. I'm gonna toss in 1/4 cup of sour cream. I'm gonna add 1 1/2 cups of sugar. This almost seems like diet cake, doesn't it? Just 1.5 cups of sugar, that's not bad. All right. All right, I'm gonna beat this up a little bit. And then I'm gonna toss in a couple of tablespoons of flour. And the last thing I'm gonna add is like a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring. And just that easy, we have pumpkin cheesecake. All right, so we're just gonna pour this into our springform pan. And like I said, I'm using a 9-inch, y'all. Okay, so we're just gonna spread that out evenly into our pan, y'all. We're gonna put this in a 350-degree oven, and we're gonna let it bake for 1 hour, and then I'm gonna let it rest in the pan for 15 minutes. And then it's fair game on the cheesecake, y'all. Our cheesecake is out of the oven, and I've had it sitting on the counter for about 15 minutes to just rest for a minute. Now I'm gonna take my knife and just go around my pan because I wanna make sure that it comes out perfectly even. All right, now I'm just gonna undo my springform pan, lift it very gently. I'm gonna wrap this, and I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. And I don't know who I'm kidding, but I'm hoping that I can let it chill for about 4 hours. I don't think I've ever had a cheesecake that lasted 4 hours, but we'll try it. Okay. So in the fridge this goes. Michael is gonna adore that. And look at our cheesecake, y'all. This cheesecake turned out absolutely perfect. And it's so rich, it's only gonna take just a wee little bit. And a wee little bit of whipped cream, more vegetables, and a little dust of powdered sugar. We have got two fabulous desserts. And now let's go in for our pumpkin cheesecake. You will never, ever, ever want pumpkin pie ever again. This is fabulous.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this blast from the past, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.